With every single thing that is happening from all across the world, one can't help but be afraid. Basically, with the fact that Russia has invaded or is invading currently parts of Ukraine. And according to US intelligence, they may invade the entire Ukraine. So these are very, very much worrying times. To be honest with you, I am really, really afraid because the potential of a nuclear conflict grows higher every single day. Now, apparently, despite all of this, the fact that Russian state TV has claimed the Queen, Prince Charles, and Prince Andrew are pushing war in Ukraine to distract from scandals at home. Even they know what's happening in the UK with the royal family. Is clearly an embarrassment to the UK. A very, very huge embarrassment to the UK. If a propaganda TV site in the UK, Russian state TV, can openly talk about the scandals in the UK, then clearly you can see that there's a huge, huge problem. However, UK tabloids will never ever show you the problem because their job is to be sycophants for the royal family and cover up whenever the royal family continues behaving in impunity. Now, hello, my name is Brian. Welcome back to Subscribe Family TV on YouTube. Kindly hit that like and subscribe button for daily and consistent content. Now, Russian state TV claimed that UK royals want a war between Ukraine and Russia as a distraction. Now, this came from Russian broadcaster Dmitry Kiselyov. The host made a far-fetched link between the conflict and scandals around Prince Charles and Andrew. Russia has amassed approximately 190,000 troops at Ukraine's border, with the US warning of an imminent invasion of Ukraine. Now, a far-fetched segment on Russian state TV claimed the British royal family is advocating for a war between Russia and Ukraine to help distract from its domestic troubles. Now, Dmitry Kiselyov, whose News of the Week show aired a few days ago on Sunday night on the Rossiya #1 state news channel, said the Queen, Prince Charles, and Prince Andrew really want to distract attention even if it's a war. Now, Kiselyov made serious allegations that a war was being sought by the royals in order to distract from unwelcome news, namely Prince Andrew's legal settlement of Virginia Giuffre's sexual assault case against him and a police investigation into Prince Charles' charity. The whole world knows it. The whole world now knows it. Even Russia knows it. And they're all openly talking about it. You can clearly see the fact that the UK has become a laughingstock of the entire world. If a Russian state TV, propaganda TV, can openly discuss these matters that even UK tabloids will be mostly silent about and keep quiet about, if they report about it, the next moment you see them bullying Meghan to cover up for every single pain, suffering that they caused Meghan. I mean, if they report about it, what they do mostly is just bully Meghan to distract from the news they reported because they received a phone call from the palace. That's the sad thing that constantly happens that makes me sick. Now, Kiselyov said this: the royal family is desperately in need of distraction, as Scotland Yard uncovered that the heir to the throne, Prince Charles, has been giving away high honours, titles, and even citizenships to a foreign businessman with an easy-to-remember name, Mahfouz Marei Mubarak bin Mahfouz. Now, right now, the court is not commenting on the police investigation, but really wants to distract attention even if it's war. And unknowingly, the Queen's beloved son, Prince Andrew, agreed to use mommy's money. That's Russian TV, state TV talking. They all are saying the same thing. The scandals of the royal family. The royal family like to bully Meghan to cover up their scandals. They like to bully Meghan. But at this point, if Russia, a communist country, can basically talk about this in their TV station, I mean basically every single thing that is happening in the UK, then clearly it's a sad state of affairs in the UK under Boris Johnson's government and under the Queen Elizabeth II state of the UK. I mean, we know that the Queen basically paid for Prince Andrew's 12 million for someone that apparently Prince Andrew has never ever met. Queen Elizabeth apparently paid for Prince Andrew's bills for someone Prince Andrew has gone ahead to say that he has never ever met. The 95-year-old Queen, Russian state TV is talking about this. The 95-year-old Queen will pay. And that the war in Donbass, Eastern Ukraine in this context is much more interesting to her, to distract from the affairs at home. This is Russian state TV talking. The entire world looks at the UK right now and basically sees the laughingstock that keeps on going on in the royal palaces, showing that the royal family's values are paying millions for someone that has accused the Queen's son of sexual assault. Someone the Queen's son says he has never ever met in his entire life. Weird, right? Now Steve Rosenberg, the BBC's Moscow's correspondent, tweeted about the segment which he described as an alternate reality. As of Monday, none of the British royals had commented on events in Ukraine, which is surrounded by around 190,000 Russian troops, according to US estimates. Both Ukraine and Western governments say Russia is on the brink of launching a war. President Joe Biden said on Friday that he is convinced Russian President Vladimir Putin will launch an attack. But Kiselyov, who is often called Putin's mouthpiece by Russia watchers, gave his Russian audience the opposite picture, that Russia was urgently seeking peace as other nations sought conflict. Now, despite the Queen being the former head of the British military and having a deep ceremonial connection to it, she and her family have no say in defense decisions, which are taken by the UK government. By the time the segment was broadcast, the royal narrative in the UK and the rest of the world had changed dramatically for a different reason: the announcement that the Queen had tested positive for COVID-19. Most British tabloids on Monday devoted significantly more attention to that story than events in Ukraine, though it remained a prominent topic. Now, in his broadcast on Sunday, Kiselyov claimed too that UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson wanted a distraction because of his own leadership problems. Now, he also listed Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan as pro-war because of the economic crisis in his country, and claimed that France's President Emmanuel Macron would benefit from war while seeking re-election. All three leaders have said they are against a war and have made various interventions to encourage de-escalation. Biden on Sunday agreed in principle to meet for talks with Putin alongside Macron, who has emerged as a conduit for diplomacy between Russia and the US. Now, many things are happening. Many things are clearly happening. To be honest with you, I'm afraid of a war happening in Europe, because that will mean a world war. I'm sincerely hoping that a resolution to this conflict will be found, and because these are warring times. We are living in very, very much warring times. Very, very warring. And I'm afraid, I'm sure I am really, really afraid because of this, what's happening, because this is dangerous, extremely, extremely dangerous. What is happening, what we see on the news, it's extremely, extremely dangerous. And to the fact that even a Russian state TV can actually go ahead and talk about Prince Andrew, the Queen, Prince Charles, and their cash for access honors scandal that is in. We know Prince Charles tried to implicate Harry in cash for honors, trying to use him as a scapegoat, and Harry said, "No, you're not using me." Evidence has even been provided that Prince Harry warned Prince Charles of working with Mahfouz, the person in this cash for access scandal that I'll be talking about oftenly in a different video. Now, I'll end this podcast with saying that the royal family cannot hide anymore. The whole world knows that this Queen's values, they're non-existent. They're basically about protecting an alleged pedophile to get away with sexually assaulting a minor by the name Virginia. I mean, the Queen did pay 12 million for Prince Andrew for someone he never met. Someone he claims he never met, right? And when you look at this, the entire world basically, even a communist country, seeing this and openly talking about it clearly shows that how far the UK royal family and the UK in general has truly fallen. Now, if you enjoyed this podcast, kindly like, subscribe, and support our ever-growing family on YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for daily and consistent content. Keyword daily and consistent. Stay tuned to our next video. Hello, Sussex Squad Family TV on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed our video podcast today. Kindly like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Your support means the absolute world to us. Please like, and subscribe. Help us grow our family on YouTube. Stay tuned for our next video.